Okay, so I've been starting this and stopping it, um, and trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I don't have a lot of time, but it's now set up so that the next time I come here, it'll be good. It'll just go. And right now, I'm still trying to figure out the angle I want to talk about this because there's a few different angles of how to talk about this. And I guess so. The main thing is, oop, did not mean to do that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Turn this off. Did not mean to do that. Anyway, I'm working on a thing that I call Portal. Okay. I am taking that word back as much as I would say. I am the thing where I've seen that before used. Let's see, where's my go with rubric. Is there not a, let's see. The portal. It's the portal. It is portal. What is it? Let's see. What is it? I think I'm just gonna do this because I don't have no notes. I have no notes. I have no plan. And I've done this several times. My other videos are kind of like this, but what is it? Oh, I can't type. What is it? How is it made? And then obviously why? What is it? Why is it? I guess. How is it made? And then I guess the status of it or current iteration. That's probably what I'm going to talk about. What is it? And I could just say stuff like what is it? It's a bunch of things. Actually, I have a super long spreadsheet of what it actually is, and each row is like an element in that. And in that spreadsheet, it's like 143 rows. So what is it? It's a lot of things. And one of the main things that it is it's a web server. It's a Rust binary, I'll say. And let's see, binary gets compiled. Oh, it's yeah, before it's a web server, it's a CLI interface, command line interface. And then right after that, it's a TUI, an interactive interface, interactive command line, interactive CLI, I'll say. CLI is just when you run a command and then it gives you back something. And then a TUI is when it keeps you in this environment, kind of like Nano, if you know anything about the terminal, and it's a text editor and it takes you away from the terminal while still being in the terminal. And you're in this app. It's like opening an app, basically. And then from there, it is a web server. And from there, it's a, let's see, federated content, I'd say, which I go back and forth as to why I did that or why it's like that. And but it does help. And then like it's like basically a platform. Platform, what do you call it? Tendencies, platform tendencies, platform infancy, we'll say. And because it does things, and the whole point is that it does things, and because it does things, it is the things that it makes could be anything, and we'll all of this stuff. What do I want to say? What do I want to say? I guess it's kind of going into how it's made. And how it's made is through this philosophy that let's see, let's do this. Line them all up this way, even though I think I'm going to make these columns and then start connecting these down. But for right now, I'll just do this list. How is it made? It's made by Rust. I'll just put it down here. Actually, what is it? It's a Rust binary. Obviously, yeah, we'll keep that there. And obviously, if it's a Rust binary, it's made with Rust. And what I always say is they're using Rust to replace C or C# in fixing and expanding Linux, the operating system. So if it's good enough for all those people, it's good enough for what I want to do with it. And so I stuck with it. And this is after going through Python and all this stuff. Yeah. And because of that binary, and then what it takes to get to that binary is a lot. Oh, it's a philosophy, I'll say. I guess that comes first. It's a philosophy first, and then it turns into a binary, and that binary becomes all these things, and then what this is this. So it's actually like this. This is actually the thing here. And I'll just do this really big here and start out. Anyway. I should have just did this another way. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing that, and then I just want these even. And what this is just a, where are my colors at? Where are my colors? Here's colors. Let's keep everything black for now. Yeah, that's how I do it. This is how I do it. I used to do like brackets, like curly brackets, and I would just do these, and I would do these really big, and it's good. But see, the font gets big, and then you say, okay, I need a smaller font, or a lighter font, and that looks pretty good. But then if you had like a huge idea, like let's say this, oh geez, let's say this came down. I'm just going to do it. It's going to make the stroke bigger like that. But let's say it came down all the way to there. To make this do that because of this curve, I mean, this one's pretty straight. These curly braces are straight. But anyway, to do that, it gets all wonky and stuff like that. So I just like making a little box thing. This is too far out. And I have this thing, and see, I just like, I don't know. Illustrator is like scratch paper to me. Nothing gets actually printed anymore. I mean, sometimes these amount to PNGs and stuff like that, or SVGs, but for the most part, nothing happens with these. I just keep drawing them, and it's anyway. I can get into why that is too, and I might do that the next thing, my whole diagramming thing. Anyway, the web server then turns into this thing, or these things. Actually, it's this, right? It's the other thing that this web server turns into all these things. And so I diagram on, yeah, I diagram on everything. I don't know what I was going to say, but I diagram everything, and I don't know. And see, even this, I know this is getting crazy, but this is what happens. This is what happens on paper or on the computer. I'm taking these ideas, and you know, the Rust binary turns into this, right? And then that makes this group smaller. And all I'm trying to do right now is like I can pretend I'm like a really good diagrammer or whatever, right? And I can pretend like I had this all planned out, but I really like what I do in developing now too is like, can I get from zero, or what does it take to get from zero to Portal, basically? And from Portal, once you have the Portal set up, how do you get from the Portal to actually doing stuff? So it's actually like this, which is that, and all of that. and I'll get into why in the current iteration later. But basically, this is it, and this is just a crude, almost a flow chart. I know it's not exactly a flow chart. I actually don't need these for that, because I can just do the arrows. My daughter's gonna come home right now, so I'm gonna hop off. But I'll come back and do that. I'll set a stream in the future and